Today's story is about the time that Jesus didn't show up, at least not on time. Well, hello there. I am an actress, sure you can tell from any of my videos, not over the top at all. This is about a mishap from a show I was in, about the story of Jesus. I played Mary Magdalene, who in this scene was coming to tell all the disciples that Jesus was alive, and they weren't going to believe me, and Jesus was going to show up. So that's how we rehearsed it. Well, this particular day of the production, I'm going along and I'm talking to the disciples, I'm spouting out my lines word for word, and I'd cried and it was great. I'm nailing it. I'm like, yeah, I got this. I was so ready for this moment. Jesus was going to appear. That was going to be the end of the show. I finished my part of the scene. I'm telling you, I saw him. He was right in front of me. I thought he was a gardener, but he wasn't. He was really there. And now, he didn't show up. He wasn't there. Now, first I started to panic. My heart started racing, my palms got a little sweaty, and I thought I was gonna faint. So then I turned to the disciples for help. Peter, you believe me, don't you? Uh-huh. John, you believe me, right? Yeah. It was at that moment that I realized I was going to have to do this monologue improvisation alone. Well, this is the story of Jesus, so you can't just make stuff up. It has to fit. Luckily, I knew the story of Jesus pretty well. That was God's grace and mercy. So I just started spouting stuff out, quoted random scriptures. I don't even know what I said. It was like I blacked out. And he is coming, and we need to be ready. We don't know what day he's going to come. It could be like a thief in the night. We really don't know what day he's going to come. I just made that up. I really don't know what I said, but that was pretty close. Now, I would like to say on behalf of the gentleman playing Jesus, he had to go from being completely bloodied up, fake blood, don't worry, to all of a sudden, boom, ah, he's perfectly whole and wearing all white. That is not an easy feat. Well, it just so happened that this day, it took longer than it normally did. At this point, I'm still freaking out because I'm thinking, what if he doesn't show up? How do we end the show without Jesus showing up? And I'm also praying internally, God, if you could just show up for real. I know that it's a man pretending to be Jesus, but I need Jesus to show up. Come on. I don't pray like that. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't do this when I'm praying. I just talk to God. But okay. Oh, focus. I finish up my little monologue. For who knows if we have not been born for such a time as this. Finally, he arrived. Oh, look! Jesus! Nobody noticed, apparently, so I guess I did a good job. I didn't wreck the show or anything. From that point on, I started to memorize other characters' lines so that if they forgot theirs, I would be able to help and move the scene along. And that skill has actually helped a lot with other shows that I've been in. The moral of this story is have no fear, Jesus will appear. I just made that up on the spot and I'm really proud, and I probably shouldn't be. And the second moral of the story is always be ready, because you never know when someone might show up later than expected. This is the only time in my life when Jesus was late. Every other time, he has been good to me. If you like this story, like, share, subscribe, comment. It's great. It's easy. Click of a button. You got this. Do it. You know you want to. That's all for today, folks. Bye. Sometimes I get distracted by my face in the little screen.